Hey guys, welcome to Real Review, and today we're going to be talking about Star Wars: Attack of the Clones. This is my second Star Wars review, and it's the second movie in the Star Wars prequels, and if you didn't know, I'm reviewing all the Star Wars movies before the release of Episode 7. So if you saw my first review, which was for The Phantom Menace, then you would know that I thought that movie was an abomination that should be erased from existence. So given that, I wasn't expecting much before this movie. The way I was looking at it was, it can't be worse. And I had hopes that George Lucas learned from his mistakes from the first movie. And he did, for some stuff. For example, Jar Jar Binks is hardly in the film. He has like 2-3 scenes, doesn't really have any dialogue. But other things got worse, like the dialogue. But still, this movie isn't as bad as The Phantom Menace, but that's not saying much, now is it? Once again, we have a CGI porn fest that looks like a bad video game. Hold on, this really bothers me. There is shots in this movie that are 100% CGI. It's like an animated movie with live-action people. And just like the first movie, all the CGI is unnecessary. Fun fact, every single clone trooper that's in this movie is CGI. Like, why? Seriously? This is the type of movie that would have somebody walking down the street wearing CGI shoes. Why? It's completely unnecessary. I don't think there was any thought process that went on in this movie. It just gives me a headache just thinking about it. Okay, I'm sure you heard the story, but I'll tell it anyway, and that's the story why Mace Windu has a purple lightsaber. And apparently, George Lucas simply asked Samuel L. Jackson what color he wanted, and he said purple. Lightsabers aren't random colors, they're colors for a reason. You have these rules, you need to follow them. That proves how much George Lucas really cared. And then there's this new stupid rule that a Jedi can't love. Why? It doesn't make any sense. George Lucas ultimately said this is a love story, and it is between Anakin and Padme. And in a love story, you kind of want to buy their romance, but it can't because their romance is nothing but god-awful dialogue. Okay, hold on. This is exact quotes from the movie. Are you ready? Anakin, from the moment I've met you, all those years ago, not a day has gone by when I haven't thought of you. And now that I'm with you again, I'm in agony. The closer I get to you, the worse it gets. The thought of not being with you, I can't breathe. I'm haunted by the kiss that should have never been given me. My heart is beating, hoping that the kiss will not become a scar. You are my very soul, tormenting me. What can I do? I will do anything you ask. If you are suffering as much as I am, please tell me. And then Padme, I truly, deeply love you. No one says these things. It's like they're trying so hard to make me buy their relationship that I can't buy it because they're trying so hard. And then, my favorite line, because it baffles me how it made it in. Hold on. I hate sand. It's coarse, rough, irritating, and gets everywhere. What? Seriously? We're complaining about sand now. And during all of this, Anakin has his mad right face on Padme. Like, he has crazy eyes on her. I don't like Hayden Christensen. He doesn't fit the part. This is Darth Vader, one of the most iconic movie villains of all time. A whiny brat. He's nothing but a whiny brat in this movie. There's a difference between having that rage and conflict within and just pouting. There's a scene in the movie when he's complaining, and at the end he's like, "It's not fair." Is he 5 years old? I get he's still a person, and Darth Vader wasn't a robot in the original trilogy. He still had some good in that conflict within, and we saw that at the end of Return of the Jedi when he saves Luke. But this Anakin is not on the path of being a military leader, but a serial killer. Ewan McGregor is one of the highlights of this movie. There are many problems with this movie, but he isn't one. I actually wouldn't mind seeing an Obi-Wan spin-off movie. I think that could be really cool. The action was better, but overall this movie wasn't as bad as The Phantom Menace, but like I said, that's not saying much now, is it? I'm going to give Star Wars Attack of the Clones a 3 out of 10. One more in the prequels. What did you think of Attack of the Clones? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure to like the video, and as always, I thank you guys for watching. Subscribe.